Hi guys, welcome back. So, Untitled Trip is finally released. We have the alpha version of it. As you can see when we play, there are two buttons. We can click on multiplayer, and then inside this we have option to create rooms if we want to play with our friends or join public rooms that are already there. So, pretty cool new concept. Unlike the previous one, we don't have any lobby anymore. So let's go back and we're gonna go solo. So we're gonna click on single player. And once we're inside the game, as you can see, we have the classic TV back. We can hover our cursor over objects and press F key to open, pick them up, just like the original Dusty Trip. And then here we have some food, so we're gonna pick it up. Now, unlike original Dusty Trip, we can't eat with single tap. So when we pick up something, we have to hold our left mouse button and then we can eat food. And here we have our door, left click and hold, and then moving mouse left and right opens the door. Now if you move mouse up and down, it doesn't do anything. And here we have our classic garage. Let's go ahead and open up. So we're going to open our doors here. And a little different about this game is that sometimes when you go into the game, you can see here we have the atmosphere. So when you go into the game, the car might be assembled already, or sometimes it might have missing wheels. Now, unlike the original Dusty Trip, you don't have to put everything together yourself, and most of the car is already there, already created. And you can see we have more mechanics in the game. So now we have tire and wheel both separate, so you can attach your tire to the wheel and then wheel to your car, just like that. So we have like 3 pieces now instead of just 2. So that makes this game more complicated. So we have some additional mechanics as well. And here we have additional tires. If we need to, we just simply pick them up with F mouse button. And another thing is that when you join the game, I would recommend pressing this button next to the door. It's going to turn on the lights inside the garage. And then there's the second door that you can go through if you want to use this sort of shortcut. And also behind the home or this garage, you can see there's a door up there. So there might be some food or something inside that you can check out. And as you can see, our car is already assembled. So every time when you go into the game, it will be different. So sometimes the car will have missing wheels, other times it will be assembled. And we're going to go ahead and open up our garage. And there are also 2 buttons for light. So we have 2 light switches. We can turn them on. And here's our starting place. So we have some food here. We can go ahead and pick it up, left click and hold, and eat. Alright, now that we know how everything sort of works, let's go ahead and prepare our car. So we're going to need to add a bit of gas. Now this car comes with 1 liter of gas, but you can use the jerry can to fill it up. So we hover our cursor there, press E to open the cap, and then we just left click and hold and add all the gas into the car. And once it's full, we can just press E again to close the lid, because if your car sort of flips over a little bit or tilts, then it's gonna spill all the gas out. So we can attach stuff to our car. So we're gonna take this, whoops. Okay, so you have to be careful. It's a little buggy. When you're moving, the axe might accidentally kill you, as you can see there. Now, when you die, I didn't know this, but now we know that you can respawn if you die. And we can attach your stuff, as I was saying. So you can press Z button to attach stuff to your car. Okay, now we have everything almost ready. We just need this battery. So we're going to go ahead and pick it up. And then we're going to go to this area. Let's open up the hood. And we take our battery and place it in this area. Now this in this game, Untitled Trip, we have our engine and radiator already in the car, so we don't have to put it there. And just like that, our car is complete. We just need to take some extra parts. So we have our headlights here. We have some bumpers and other things that you can just attach them yourself. Again, we can right click and hold and rotate objects around if we want to. And we can just hover our cursor. Now this game has sort of magnetic cursor where it attaches automatically to sort of the closest part. And then we just open the door, get in. And here we have our handbrake. So you can left click to sort of trigger handbrake up and down. And this game works a little different. So you press R once and it's going to turn on your engine, so ignition, and then you press and hold R again and it's going to start the engine. And then we have these 2 buttons on the dashboard, one for wipers and one for interior and headlights. So you can turn your lights on and off through these buttons. And just like that, our car is now fully assembled and we're ready to go. Now something that I noticed is that this game camera is like really shaky. So even when you give it a bit of like a smooth turn, your camera sort of shakes a lot. Now it's an alpha version and the developer said that there's going to be a lot of bugs and they're going to work on it. So I hope they fix some of these issues. But other than that, game feels pretty smooth and pretty polished so far. And I really like it so far. Also, something to keep in mind is that this game is not available on mobile or phones yet, and the developer said they're going to be adding support for that in the coming days. So as you can see, when I turn it off, I can start the car again by holding R. So that's something really cool. And I think you might need to charge battery, because you can see there's this like green light on the dashboard for battery. So later when you drive and you run out of battery, you might need to charge it, because otherwise your car won't start. So that's something really cool. Also, you can see it has working gears. So every time when you like reverse your car or go forward, it sort of switches gears. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and take our axe, and we're gonna go ahead and see if there's any kind of mutant or zombie inside the tower. And you might have already noticed that this tower is different than the Dusty Trip. So it feels similar, but it's not same. Oh, there we have the mutant. Now this one looks really aggressive. Whoa, what happened? Oh, okay, it scared the crap out of me. I thought it was dead, and then it just like stood up. And for some reason my axe is sort of stuck there to the zombie body. Let's see if there are more zombies inside. Oh, yep. Okay, so every time when you get hit by or bitten by this mutant, you can see that it like blinks your entire screen. And so it's kind of buggy. So the camera sort of moves out and your entire screen sort of turns red and blinks. And the axe sort of gets attached to the body of the mutants. So it's hard killing them with this. Oh boy, I miss my old minigun from Dusty Trip. It made dealing with these mutants so easy. Okay, it's gonna be kind of struggle, but interesting. So there's that one mutant, he died. And this one just died in one shot. And this is really cool. Like every time when you get hit by a mutant, you can see that the camera sort of moves out. And there we have our axe. Whoa. Okay, so you can see that it's kind of buggy right now, but the fight is gonna be like epic and cool. So it's quite interesting. There we go, another one down. Now we just need one more. I'm trying to heal a little bit by moving sort of back there. And I think it's dead. Nope, not yet. Let's kill it. No, I'm so low. So zombie, you cannot kill me. Let's just heal a little bit, so if we get hit. Okay, my axe sort of fell here. And I think we should be able to kill it since I have a little bit of health now. What happened? Okay, so every time a zombie dies, I think, just look at its eyes. And it's attached to my axe. So that's funny, and they're gonna fix it, I hope. Also, if you bump into something, let's go ahead and bump into this rock. As you can see, it's going to break your car completely, just like the Dusty Chip. Now, originally when Dusty Chip was released, it had this behavior, but then later they removed it for some reason. But this one, as you can see, if you bump your car into something, it's going to break completely and you'll have to reassemble everything. So it's going to be pretty hard compared to Dusty Chip. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, goodbye.